Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's now a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make you proud. From Salone to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from Komon-Tok. Place to be, we the young care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders,
yes, Fambuleng, Una, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know that it's done with Komon-Tok then. And today, I'm sure plenty people across the world, all Sierra Leoneans, there's not a day where now a very painful, sad day in the history of Sierra Leone. And you wonder why we not pay attention to her. Well, that make we take them very serious by bringing this one to you today. Today now August 10, and we know what happened 2022, where results into several deaths, where up till now we don't know even how them people end day. Painfully, the government refused even for hand over them body then day to the people to them picking them. They refuse. And we don't follow international politics. We know even terrorists then. For example, Israel Palestine, where they can hold, where they can go into exchange or conflict, or maybe probably even when issues of maybe then brand them as terrorists. Even when they kill them, then they hand over them body to them people. The same thing where, for example, the Palestinian, the Gaza militants then, if they kill Israeli military personnel, then they hand over them body to them parents, because at the last respect now they where anybody they give to in person. But we very, very strange enough, for the first time in the history of a country, we see the government refuse for give them body then day, and we want to pay attention on that area. We also go look at austerity, as governments don't secretly they don't have word for some publicly, but with all indication, we know say they don't serious austerity. And of course, plenty but I don't see the outbursts now social media where the first lady they call names. they call top brass and SLPP, the likes of Prince Adin Keketoma and others for saying that they're in support for humiliating and for molesting the world of parliament. Of course, when I see where even Silver Blyden, they say the Speaker of Parliament for issue public apology. And we also the church on the ALPR narrative, where we know say clearly this not a way for avoid accountability. On the African affairs, we see Ghana, then we see President Bio go attend, attend the burial ceremony of the I think up to 6 ministers them we die in a helicopter crash. Mixed reaction come out, especially on this day. People and they say the man they act very nice outside there, but when you come in country in record, oh wow, yeah, abysmal. And finally, on the global stage, Israel, a massive protest don't take place at Tel Aviv as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, they plan for go take the entire Gaza Strip. As always, as you know, we jam-packed with issues then. If you just join me for the first time, we want for this opportunity for welcome you with a different side within our YouTube. Maybe we say you see you so. And now for joining, we click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell. Each time we can live, we'll be sending alerts. And of course, we're also doing our Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and me they bring down the program in Mr. Komon-Tok. For help me discuss the issue a better one, I do with Cashbox. You can join me when we can at the second part of the program. But they can just go.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah.
Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok.
All right, so yes, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. On the other side of the screen, of course, when I see a gentleman over there, yes, the cash man, the man with the cash. So when I get you for open our wallets there, you know, in our box, somebody they will get some cash. We perhaps they can send we don't know even have the cash or in kind. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Komon-Tok and Fambul Una Adu. Yeah, Una good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. Depends on where you're watching us from. But yes, it's a pleasure being here. The company of a great man, and I hope this is going to be fruitful. And I mean, maybe the word shouldn't be fruitful, but I think it's something we all going to learn from. And once more, good evening.
All right, thank you very much. And of course, so Fambul, as always, you know what's involved. You know the zoo. When they tell you, you know the zoo. Okay, just a gentle reminder for those people that we maybe need to remind. Sharing is caring. You know, now we coin and not the zoo. Oh, now we borrow from somewhere, not the zoo, and we officialize her. If you want to put us not the zoo, we take us and we own. All right. For again, I know so you got a lot of experience about the things that we take place during this very, very sad day for the people of Sierra Leone. And everybody will understand when it comes to us in a democracy, we all know, apart from being democracy, for the fact that you're not a leader of a country, as a government, you've obligation, whether a military or a civilian government or a democratic government or a communalism or socialism, whatever government, I believe say the primary responsibility now for protect lives and property. But let me put the context of democracy, where one key ingredient are protests. Tell me about how you feel when this day they come. given the fact that there are a lot of people that were lost in life innocently simply because they weren't exercising democratic rights for protest.
Thank you. You know, come on, talk. I think the sad thing with Salon now the fact that abnormalities seem for the take hold in our country, and I think people that want normalize abnormality. You know, I know you they talk about waiting upon parliament. You mentioned about waiting, Singapore say, people would always be saying that, oh, according to the law, like you get the opposition, we go tell you, say, oh, according to the law, this not for happen and all that thing and they. But you see, I think waiting with the sinners alone depend on the aisle where you did, the side where you did. Now ain't go make like a lawful thing become unlawful. In other words, like I remember, like it's like I say, we lost them now. It depends on who that they talk about it. Now
Yeah.
go kind of like define whether it is lawful or it is unlawful. Like I remember like people like this, like on this fateful day, some we supported it. I remember like I do audios them so many times and say it is the responsibility because it feels like the government gave orders them maybe they kill people. I made like an audio and say, look, because for me, I don't like to go outside the constitution. I remember I said it is like legally the military for don't actually step in and take over. I said that openly, and I will say that every day because it's in our constitution. If I'm right, I think it's in section 165 of our constitution. But again, and this very thing where I quote, people came after me and say, "Oh, you said the wrong thing." But when Lima been saying like 7, 8 years ago, people never frowned at him. And this is the reason why I say it's like it depends on whose aisle where you did and the people that when they listen to you, they go able kind of like put like a descriptive, way of like whether something is actually lawful or unlawful. You see, because people are beginning even kind of like beginning to refer to people and even the president said these people are terrorists. And
Yeah.
the people had legal reasons. Things were going up. Rice prices were going up, fuel was going up, like everything was going up. They were actually protesting for like the economic hardship in our country. And to this day, are always the surprise where it say salon people and they sit by with how things them they go to that country. The salon people them comfortable in this mess. I listen where people in the talk now say, oh, gas price, they don't reduce them by 350,000 from 1 million to 600. But how did it get to 1 million in the first place? They never asked these questions. Every time we were talking about these things, that gas price don't be ever. I know they repeat this over and over. The metric ton, the price per metric ton, where gas been like in 2014, like it be even expensive past the price right now. But why less price ever go to 1 million? People never ask this question. This government was kind of like suppressing people, they destroy people their lives, them, increase fear price, even when fear price go up. I remember like I do audios them so many times and say, look, the price of oil, there was one time like in 2014 or so, oil price now the world market went to $140 per barrel. But the last government, as terrible as they were as well, anyway, because it's proven that they're all in the same mess. They kept it at like 3,500, and then they move up to 6,000. Like I think, like towards like 2016, 2017, they moved it to 6,000, and the price like the price per barrel for oil at one time came down up to, during COVID. It even went to like $19, $19 per barrel. 19. And we all knew, we understand because the world was down completely. So we understood anyway. But the point is, like, when things get normalized back, like right now, price, the oil pricing for the $70 per barrel, like it kind of like the over around that state. But people never ask the question and say, why we actually take petrol price to 30,000 to 28,000 or whatever it is right now. People do not pay attention to this. But the people had right. They get all reason for protest. But when they come out,
I get your points in that side. If we go back even to the presidential debates of 2017 going 2028, we see the then candidate Madabio. We say there is no reason absolutely why Salon people and for buy a bag of rice of more than 200,000, which is correct at the time, because we need for all the governments accountable for reduce. We need more. There's no need for be friend with the government. No, in the sense that we not for encourage them. We only give them pressure because that 6 day, that place day, now side for go work, not side for go relax. Yeah. So if you dare say you want to go sit down there, for, I mean, we get for school you, for like at least you do the bad thing. So it was the right thing, people, accept that. But when it comes, like we say, well, I don't know, and people in the Senate, the first time this happened at the Institute of Salon, we get Imran Silade, we don't lose gear. They say that the first time this in the Institute of Salon for let's go up, can down. You see, that make me so some of these guys really, really are they saying that hate there, because you know the lie, you know the truth, and you know the reality. Now, let's just bring it come to the killings, the message of the president way begin back then, and it's let you connect them for we like if that actually more or less agitates the situation or push the people more or create the enabling environment, because we get audio, we get videos from the likes of this Alpha Saidu Alpha Saidu, where they say they kill, not to anyway, they bring a car. Let's just drop this one for let people learn. Let's take people back in history. Let's not forget who they can.
Above the law, my government has been closely following events of the last few weeks. The security sector has closely analyzed the prime movers, financiers, causes, nature, and patterns of violent acts. Our responses are therefore well informed. As Commander-in-Chief, I have ordered the intelligence and security forces to use all available resources and take all necessary measures within the laws of this country to deal promptly and decisively and robustly with all acts of violence against the state. Anybody who incites, plans, supports, undertakes, or is involved in any manner of violence in this country will be dealt with harshly. Let me restate, any act of violence will be dealt within the broad spectrum of the law. Citizens have an obligation to obey law and order. Those who think that by fomenting trouble and inciting violence in this country, they can derail and distract government from fighting corruption, attracting investors, and meeting its promise to deliver development to this nation, know now that you will lose this fight. My government will hit hard, and it will continue to hit even harder until this fight is won. Because this is a fight for the unity.
Okay, over to you. Of course, how these statements actually be helpful, energize, push people the security forces, given the fact that this now be the commander-in-chief, and he issued this one. And just after that, we see a lot of take people before you jump into this. Now, a message back will come up from the National Broadcasting Service.
The August 10, 2022, all man for day inside you owes you the BB. If police catch you na do, where you not get no business for do na do, they will shoot you with stem no go deep for that.
Okay, left Fatma Tasawane. Over to you, given that the president talk, you see Alpha Saidu, the National Broadcasting television, they clearly say if they don't catch you not do, they will shoot you without even hesitation. What's your take?
You see, Komon-Tok, it goes back to where I started earlier. The fact is, the presidents make mention and say it's not the citizen the obligation for obey law and order.
Yeah.
And they also say, if you kind of like, operate outside the ambience or out within, or if you go like you need for kind of like operate within, and they make the point
the
where they
law.
say they order the security personnel them for operate within the laws. Then they use like everything available within the laws of Sierra Leone. That is very contradictory. It is kind of like, counterintuitive. It kind of like not make sense, because for Make Alpha side to make such statement, if it was sitting on the other side of the aisle, I'll tell you, it is unlawful. Of course, you and I know, like it's like an unlawful things that where he say right there that, oh, if you command a door, they go kill you, they go shoot you. First of all, how can you speak like that? How can you speak like that? But it is okay as long as you they say things that we've seen lots of things that being said like by the SLPP folks. Like it is okay. But as long as you, if not the APC possibly say this, trust me, enough for me see the next minute like now us. But this is the problem. Like the president is saying, oh, it is the obligation for like the citizens them for kind of like operate under the law and order of the country. Let me ask myself this question. Protesting, is it illegal? It's not illegal. So how can you tell me the citizens that actually kind of like, go against the constitution of the land? You see, the recklessness of we country, Komon-Tok, and I keep saying this, even earlier today, I do an audio where I talk about like the imagery of Salone, the brand of Salone, the confidence, the respect, the reputation of Salone. People are joking with this thing. I listen when the president they talk say in this speech, and they talk say if you do anything where they kind of like discourage investors then. Excuse me, Mr. President. If the law say the people are for protest, investors they don't go frown at a country where the people in the protest, especially when they protest for the right thing. Yes, in any side of the world, protesting they cause like disruption. It will cause like one or two things them like for make businesses they not move and all that thing. But as long as the people protest, Komon-Tok, you and I we then and then country their way. This is the reason why, because the people and let me go back. Yesterday I make mention of Athens, now Greece. Whose side democracy start? There was like it kind of like dawned on me when I mentioned it, like afterwards, but like I think I totally forget with it. There was like argument in Greece at the time. Whose side democracy start? This king, people they say, oh no, we don't agree with this, we don't agree with this, we don't agree with that. This is where democracy starts. When the king say, you know what? Because they be getting pebbles there, then stone there, na Athens. Now the king say, you know what? Okay, now when I pick them pebbles there, everybody they get one stone each. If you agree with this thing, because people are bound to forget different ideas,
Opinion, yeah.
ideologies, different beliefs and stuff like that. They're bound to do that. And then the king give everybody one pebble, one stone, and say, if you believe in this thing, put your stone there. And then this is where democracy started. Hence the reason why they referred to us back in the days as the Athens of Africa. Because we believe we make people against their free will, people against diverse ways of thinking and all that thing. How can you tell me something was stipulated in our constitution, you people that act on them, and then you tell people and say, oh, like for you order your security forces them, even though you fake way and tell we say therefore act within the law. But in the very first thing that you go after them, you the president don't go out like outside the boundaries of the law.
If I can jump, I agree with you. I can always say this. Like we said, it's for talks to the Athens of West Africa. I'm sorry, the Athens of Greece. the birthplace of democracy, so-called, where starts sometimes around, if I'm not mistaken, the 5th century back then. Around that. But before that, democracy don't even the walk around Africa per se. We get we own form of democracy, but then at this time don't record and puts in record. Still, at the time for say democracy, not a foreign. Not a foreign, I think what we get does that we know say now the practice. White man can get again. Because when the white man encounter the country, now we learn, they meet system of government.
Absolutely.
They meet structures, institutions, and work. We get the poor society, the bundle society, we get it one day, we get how we the govern. But again, for support your point, this is something very clear. It ain't not the system, it ain't not the constitution. In fact, we get lawyers there. In fact, he quote Adi Macaulay. He said, in fact, you don't even need permission for protest. A statement where we talk, I think Ilana into trouble. That statement, the AYB, Ilana into trouble. So this is the thing. But one thing I want to add on this one, I see. What did it happen? Is it because sometimes government at this stage don't succeed for catch the entire media starting from sludge? Because this then they are at not to win number for the talk butter, not to come and talk number for the talk butter. If it be a national issue, how for go around and say for stop for let this not ever happen, because them people they wouldn't take their lives, so we're not going to play them videos and they're super gruesome, old man see. Then people are not going to ever get there again. But I say, some of them are innocent people. You know that. There is one clip where we see somebody, one boy, I'm sure you don't see her, where see on a post where now they go meet her. And I say they don't say one. We're not going, like I say, we get some clip, then we're not going to put them because it's too gruesome. What about them saying they? Any side protest in the world, yes, some kind of skirmishes there, but we come with a leak. I'm sorry, they say leak. A senior police officer where they serve. I don't know if you get the opportunity for watching. Then there's we played, I think, a week ago. This clip explained everything, how it happened, and we disguise in voice. You know what? You know, listen to it.
I did.
Yeah, very well. That police explained the one they wouldn't kill, and it get more, not even do the patch tweets. Like I still a fear for the man. The man, and a real man who get courage. He still a serve na the police, and the patch 2 super fearful. We make where I said no along with the think about. So what I say for talk. You know, say nobody need to talk about this. How we go manage for let we not repeat this again. But it seems as if the country is silenced, the media is silenced.
Komon-Tok, I first heard this. I mean, these are words that we don't hear it before, but the person will be the one with this message a lot was like the Africanist press that was actually going on and bang on about, states captured. What we are seeing in Sierra Leone today is a proper state captured. Let me not make no mistake. And the sad thing, for one of the biggest arm of government, or man will say one of the two biggest arm of government outside the executive, then they don't capture past all the other side, which is the parliament and the judiciary. They don't mess up so bad that they've been captured. That you tell me, these people them way they kill, these people them way they oppress, these people them way they jail. Who side them for go find solace? One of them or two of their institutions, and they don't be captured so badly. You and I saw, and again, this is the reason why people feel say we like for have a go at Jerry Coco. This very scene where we all see as terrible as it is. This Nade Cherry Coco being the leader of the delegation, we're gonna ECOWAS. Who side we for go let we complain because the judiciary isn't functioning. Nade Cherry Coco go tell we say the protesters them be all guns and machetes where they kill police officers. That was in the report that was presented to ECOWAS Parliament. So you look at the justice system. Adi Macaulay, as you mentioned, like, is a lawyer. Long years standing. Like, now lawyer. He made this comment about waiting the states that the constitution. It got him in serious hot waters by the authorities. You can tell Salone is a state, like it's Madabio in state. Salone not to a sovereign state. Now Madabio now gets Salone. Waiting Madabio decide for do, now he go always prevail. And people do not understand. And they say, they talk, say, oh, like anything they do, we're going to kill the appetite for investors. But this very thing you're doing, killing the people, like, because they protest for a reason. When I just reason, you go back and talk about, like that Imran Silaba or so. Some of these guys, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I know this guy where he be in London. Like, me, but I don't see how we get LO and stuff like that. These guys, Imran Sila was here, they just land book, nothing enough in the do. I think it was like, I don't know if it be security or so in the do, or I can't remember. But these guys, they be land book. They were waiting, they were not given the opportunity. Which, of course, like, it's saddened me for seeing the fellow, brothers and sisters, them, their land book, they're not able to get some job. Like, that is not something where I really like foresee. However, if you go salon and go make them understudy you. Go and go learn. No go and go there at the end of affairs where when they make decisions and you have no practical experience. You don't get no experience how these things they work. Then they go to salon, make them kind of comments there and say, oh, rest price, that ever happen in salon. And did you actually say rest come out from 200,000 to 1 million?
No, what's happening? What's our suspects in this regime? That in order for everybody, they look for attention. Because when you look for attention, it will draw more opportunity for you.
Absolutely.
So first thing first, you for defend the presidency, and their key figures for defending indefensively. Even when make the match not the work.
Absolutely.
Even when they work.
Yeah.
For example, we see where the chief minister, for God's sake, they come say they don't provide 2 million jobs. Can you imagine? Not even 500,000. The chief minister, they say Sierra Leone is now the Athens of West Africa. President Bio don't change the course of education. Why we say so? Because the chief minister was under heavy pressure, heavy fire, because they were having clash between the first lady. So it feel like say they can lost in position or it get in position not threatening. So one for if I can praise and say outrageous thing the way be say you even shocked if in a apostle we go school they talk so because sometimes
I don't want to interrupt you there, but let's
just say when it comes to Imra Sila, if he get opportunity, if they look for opportunity for go for the PRO position, so that make it become outburst, So anyway, continue. I don't know. Say you need for be a rapist liar.
No. These are some of like from the chief minister where people like they say, oh, he's clever, oh, he's educated, he's this, salon people easily. They fool them so quickly and easily. First of all, let me go back. Until he said them provide 2 million jobs. So surely, if we should go by like what he say, it means salon day on full employment. It's as simple as that. Because look, when I register people, was it 3 million people when they say register for vote?
Yeah, I never remember the
I think it was around about 3 million people when they register for vote. So think about this. If you add 2 million jobs, because the people when they register for vote, now from 18 and above, is that right? So at 18 and above, then you get people where they outside, we don't pass the pensionable age. So in other words, over 65s, they're not part of, they're not employable. In other words, they're not able to work anymore. Is that correct? So let's say that amongst that 3 million people, let we say now 2.5 million people, like now they're employable, now they're able to work, right? Because he said the one that we don't pass over 65, they're not able to work again. And also the students, they themselves they inside the way they register. So in other words, that 3 million day, where sometimes if you take up people and we're employable, we're able to work, let me say for argument's sake 2.5 million. It means salon day on full employment. Everybody who wants to work, get to work. The simple maths, then we just do the process of elimination. It simply means if you don't provide 2 million jobs, you register people in 3 million we register for votes because people are already over 18 plus, that 18 years plus, that they're able to work. And then you get people that we don't granted they were not able to work, but they still register. So it means that and then students that we're not available for work because when you talk about employment or full employment, now where you actually people that were available for work get to work, right? So it means salon day on full employment, but what they need to anymore. These are some of the stupidity and nonsense.
And that's also they project the economy for say they perform very, very big.
Very well.
Because I think by that number, the Sierra Leone economy is performing more than even the G8 economies there.
Absolutely.
Somebody go just watch them for the first time because one thing where people in credit we know they make things up for nobody now. What do we say in our reality? I just want for the person where something that the first say they come. How this man they come, I'll make this allegation. Now just 2 minutes, Fambule. Learn and listen from the horse's mouth. They come.
Yeah.
And see, I have A, B, C, D, and you clap and you take photos and you leave. You never understand the reality in the parks. So I called them and I said, hey, I also have an electronic bike and I wanted to bike. So I say, I've been biking around. And instead of just going to bike along the beach, I said I want to go bike and see the parks. So I'll bike to the parks and stand next to the guys. They don't know who I am. And then we start having conversations. And those conversations actually taught me a lot. So to your question, what did I learn? Welfare. These guys are professionals. They're young people. They have jobs. They're not looking for jobs. So when people say 500,000 jobs, where are they? They have 2 million jobs. And government is helping them. All these keke riders, the Ministry of Youth, Agriculture, it's about monitoring. We're in the hundreds of thousands of jobs already that have been.
Okay, so I think we don't clear that doubt today. If somebody want just because someone will say, how is it possible? People are going to have to walk the mouth. How is it possible? An economy of that kind of magnitude, where the World Bank confirm, and it will also confirm from the then finance minister, bank governor, Kaifala Mara. We get less than 2 months import of goods, where the threshold na 3 months.
3 months.
World Bank. Yeah. And how is it possible in this economy they produce hundreds of thousands? This is not to me words. Hundreds of thousands of votes, 2 million jobs. Come on. And these guys joke. These guys, I don't ever see jokers of this magnitude. These I would say jokers of the first order. But how people take this? Is it probably people that fear, nobody know there for contest, or just like what you mentioned earlier on, states captured, that the media is supposed to do fact check in this, just like what they do so, without probably any exaggeration. You just put things just like what they do so. Is it because probably the media or the fourth estate gets a powerful role in any government, particularly democracy, for sensitize, inform, and influence people? You feel that because of that?
Absolutely. You see, like you made mention about the media. I guarantee you, or maybe are they waiting for tomorrow, like being a working day, for me to talk about like August 10, or like the government, the government get one thing, they don't ever want to portray anything where they portray them like in this image. Then they do the bad thing, but they don't want to make people and talk them. In other words, they beat me, but you don't want to make a cry.
Never cry. No.
The media no ever want to make actually kind of like, they also capture them that not to alter you, they say. It's not a free media, but go and tell them, you say, oh, we don't pass laws them, we don't pull the
1965 Public Order Act Part 5, we don't give pillar. We don't do this. No journalists are there on a cell. It's very good for you, but in reality, look like I'll give one instance. Popular journalist Alpha Lamrana Ba,
Yeah.
I think Lamran about with one media group, then go register under IMC. They don't register according to what we understand. I was up on newspaper. Then give them the lines for that time. They I think the name are Truth Media about something like that. They revoke them back for fear, probably only God knows why. Maybe you know me. Anyway.
But this is the thing. We've seen this. This is not the first time. You see, Lamanaba is it the guy that was at AYV?
Yes.
You look at all of those things, Komon-Tok. It tells you when Lamana resigned from AYV, I knew there was something. I knew there was something underneath. I knew something was wrong. So I'm not surprised for me to actually give him and revoke him back. You see, when you look back in the days, if you remember the old days of like the old chief minister, when like you know an allegation of $1.5 million was stolen from like you know where they begin the life with the ACC boss actually tell we say it began cash card na Eco Bank then thing and they give the excuse waiting happen a guy I don't forget his name. Like, I think like something. I don't forget his name. Anyway.
I don't forget his name. Potter. Yes.
Arrest them now. Soldier streets now office. They're not
going. How them do it? They invite her. This they don't go for go arrest them.
Yes,
they invite her and say then get. I think they say then get something for Amba. A contract
advertisement like where we do the paper or something like that. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what they do.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Like now, even the journalists they will get in a salon. You know, whether you want to talk about the Maybell, you want to talk about the Caddy, like what's her name, you know, like you see recently they make that lady we be the 98.1 deputy ambassador na Brussels. When you look at them, when they're asking questions, Asma James, when they ask questions, they're very careful.
Yeah, well, if I can jump, this is the reason why they fret for Canadian platform there.
Yes.
Because the thing is, in them platform, this is true freedom. We are in people and they ask you the question will matter. That even if Mr. Komon-Tok not ask certain question, when we open the line, people and they ask that question. So some people, and no wonder embarrassment. The chief minister, we attempt at one time for invite her like come. They just say, look, Komon-Tok, come on, talk. No. Behind the scene, several ministers and they will we don't talk behind the scene for come. One of the key things, it's so shocking. This are the tell people today. One of the things now because they no want the cost coincide. One State House, this guy Mike Brewer, don't get conversation for come. The one of the conditioner that for do pre-recorded one where we not ever do one. You get the point. Only on the world interview now live show they do. I can't. This you don't pass one and I talk about because I just not to say I don't tell people that because we don't tell people that say they can. But now for the first time I tell people that why the interview not take place now because the commission way it give me that if we do a pre-recorded and then we can put on later or I do babas. Okay, now left if not that not the point. So you see this you know for confront the people
Komon-Tok, this thing where we joke with Sona Salon. I listened to your interview with Wari said the other day. You know, I am, you know, I you know the problem when we get in a salon. I'm not blaming these politicians. Honestly, I'm not blaming them. Now salon people am not ready yet. Salon people am not willing for land. Salon people am not willing for grow up. Salon people am not willing for accept the truth. I don't blame them because you see, Komon-Tok, if you're not a wicked person, you're not a selfish person, you go look for meet up person where they condone your mess. Like the day where salon people and they wake up and say this thing where they go on so. And one thing where when I listen to you in a conversation, you and Wari say, where really, I know say salon already. I know people in the make mockery out of this tripartite, people in the make mockery out of this justice. You see, I played some video there yesterday, and I mean, audio way I do of like not to somewhere not to bloggers then talk say ECOMOG they can. The ECOWAS chief of staff, the guy is you know, we actually talk General Musa in Nigeria. He make it clear say Salon then they about to go deploy. Even Gambia, Ibrahim play a message where
No,
Gambia,
we see those statements we are coming on. In fact, there we are videos where they circulate on social media with a consignment from Gambia for throwing the a council as how the million donima.
exactly. But you see, all of a sudden it went quiet, and this is the thing. Africa, they joke. Africa gets nearly half of the world's natural resources. Africa. You see, Komon-Tok. Today, may God forbid, this new platform that you've worked so hard for build, the day where bad publicity they come to this platform, may God make it not ever be. Trust me, it would go down. Because
no, you know what's no, just left for absolutely make another example because what you know what does left for what does left for
no, I'm gonna put the caveats to it. I'm just making a case here.
I'll make another example because you know what's
it's the case. Now I'm gonna put the caveats and say God forbid. But let's give another example if you're not comfortable with that. The thing is, even Elon Musk, quite recently, because of a affiliation with Donald
politics,
Trump, you saw like investors, because it's not only money nobody do. You have pension funds, insurance monies that are being invested in Tesla. You know, investors started to say Elon Musk need for go away from Tesla because the investments they at risk. You go into like a lady reminded me, like, because I mentioned them, like when you go to America now, you go see people and they put poster and in Tesla say, do not judge me. It said I bought my car before Elon Musk became this devil. People are disassociating themselves. Now, I mean, if you notice, like Elon Musk is now trying to, because the image of Salon, the image of anything, now gets you. Not to the iron ore where we get in a salon, not to the bauxite, not to the oil, not to the diamond where we get in a salon. Now, kind of like they determine the value of salon. And if you look with all of those things, it takes
jump.
And just one
because of time, because of time, we can't reach to the talk. Sometimes it can so interesting that with other issues they all I doubt if we will touch.
No, let me just finish this point. Komon-Tok, if I may.
Okay.
Sorry,
go ahead.
1 minute. The points now, where our lay, people should just like what we start from. People, anything outside the constitution, the law. Sometimes even your brand doesn't have to be the law. You could just do on top thing, on top. If even you're not doing the law, you do a normal on top back just for kind of like add beef to your case. People should not joke with this whole thing of electoral justice. I know people, they make mockery out of it, but now I'm responsible for making it.
I get your point.
And the devalue we ask.
If I may add, this is clear, and I really they make them clear to people many times. Waiting take place when they say in real time in 2023, if that particular injustice state, that particular when they say I go put myself sin, I go put on sin against the people of Salon. If we don't address them properly, and we hope in say 2028, those people then go miraculously metamorphose, change to angel them, and give we what we look for. I think we will be one of the biggest fools ever as a nation. But the problem what people then get, I will tell you back, is the manner how we go get this thing. The people then confused. Not to say people then make mockery of what you say. No. And I want to tell you on record now, thousands of people who they watch here, they want for let electoral justice happen. And also that's how I know for sure from this platform because I gather data, I know. But what people then refuse or people in doubts, they just need the steps clarity, and they don't want let person manipulate them in any way. That was the case. And
Come on, so
today,
yeah.
today, the fight for electoral justice succeed. I could tell you, say perhaps people and women know, I'm not gonna call them in there. They don't mind for take 3 days at the okay place, they celebrate. That I can tell you.
If we just take 2 minutes and just talk about this, let's put this to perspective again. Again, you go say it's the chicken and the egg principle, right? Because the reason why I say that, this it's a mind game. I make mention of like the videos where you self-confirm say, we see like stockpiles of ammunition and being ready for sending a salon, and then we just see everything just stalled and it stopped. Like we not even know waiting to go on anymore. We ought for understand. You and I need for understand. Say it's the look like I say now a game now where they play between the perception of people. Politics sometimes it's perception. If you and I, people and they talk say, oh, no can lie, pa we retire with this lie. It a play to mother be you an advantage. Waiting you and I for doing the fact that while I say we know what, yeah, really like do it, but the point is that yeah, we know they allow this government for go. But people the way they call that they tell we say, I listen to them. They say, oh, we don't can lie, pa we again. Let we just move to 2028. It's if you have a go at what I say, have a go at them and say we want evidence, we want proof. But say waiting happen, so we know they take them. And we not for move on to 2028. But people are saying that let we move to 2020. Again, it was you. I listened when you interview, I think a year or so ago, a guy where they're in exile now, safe where they be working at ECSL. We say waiting happen na salon, not to result. He said na pick a number. You remember that
number?
It's a pick up. So you imagine. So if what it decides what I say, you're doubtful about something. All the people that were called that day, they were not calling based on fact. They were not calling like that.
No, move on to the next one. Not left handed because
it's for another day. It's for another day.
Yeah, seriously. Fambulen, it looked like say when they say the center cannot hold. It looked like say Poto and Kechfa inside the SLPP. Now, the first lady not come officially and deny say no one the flag bearer should ever come, and not come back say 138. But rumors and from close confidant people that we don't talk to, she desperately in need of it. And we also understand from the journalogy we don't do, say don't get people, they don't get your own delegates already wait for push for her. But the camp don't, the SLPP don't divide it into two camps. And we see that visible. Sabi like in any side, you see smoke. If you check properly, they see fire. Parliament opening, state opening, now there we don't begin see. And in a tip, and more get for camp for her. So the fact that the first lady, they call names. It a point not to in a talking riddle or parable. It call names. The keketoma when I a man in war in close war, calling name. He said they are against her. The former chairman Prince Adin calling name. He said they are against her and others. But I want to take people into history quick because let people get high up on the first lady. If he say a not a politician, I think let do yourself a favor, family. Let people get the background so it go make sense to people and more. Just a second. Family and bear with, let we just bring calm down there. That one clip there go make more sense to you before we play them two clip here. And okay. Okay. All right. Luckily, now I don't say finally. So, family, now listen this video carefully. This is not the first lady. This, and then when they come now the other side, then now we don't can tie himself, and the scene is getting even more difficult.
The next election, and they will go quote me and twist what they say. Me, I'm not a politician. And I say I'm back. I'm not a politician. I say things as it is. The next election, and because whenever I say stuff, people they can go quote me and twist what they say. Me, I'm not a politician. And I say I'm back. I'm not a politician. I say things as it is. And I don't worry for the consequences because I know the forecast can't go vote for me. But I say this. The next election depends on Madabio's success. Madabio is success. Now, in we go for Tinapa and go talk to the people there. And then when we go talk to the people there, now we go tell them facts. Now we not go tell them fiction. So where are they talk? I know they talk because I want to be at the front. I know they talk because I mean, a stupid tape and politics, but service a politics where you not show black man what you don't do, they know they take it serious. That one they know. So now Madabio don't succeed in the free education. See, if you see today when they talk about MCC, now they indicators today. Everything.
La police one clip on Adoyeri, and the reason we make puller now because in this clip, it say not a politician. This not we talk for her. I make what they say we tell technology because it make it easy for we. Let's just put something for now. Again, listen and carefully.
Go quote me and twist what they say. Me, I'm not a politician. And I say I'm back. I'm not a politician. I say things as it is. And I don't worry for the consequences because I know the forecast can't go vote for me. But I say this. The next election depends on Madabio's success. Madabio is success. Now, in we go for Tinapa and go talk to the people there. And then when we go talk to the people there, now we go tell them facts. Now we not go tell them fiction.
Most of them they ask say if I want to go into politics. For me, that's a strange question because from where I come, I register as a member of the SLPP. When I'm in political party where I belong, the party where I love with all my heart, the party where I'm proud of, the party where I know say they can make a difference in our country. So, if I register now a party and I participate in that party, that means say I'm a politician. You know,
Family when they get here. This was a lady back then where we get the ambition. Not so we talk. I can simply can't talk and people and they believe me, but we just want to let people and get from the horse's mouth. Back then, few months ago, I think a year or so, she was saying she's not a politician because the ambition will be there. But whosoever, and I will tell you back why make it decide for go. Now we just finish that side again. We just 1 minute more. From there, you help we understand the contradictory. And of course, I'm sure you follow the proceeding of Parliament and you help you understand better.
I not choose for join the party and be a bystander. I choose for join a party we call the SLPP and become a contributor, not a liability, but a contributor to every success we get to do with the SLPP from the day where I enter to today. So I want to know one thing, say, before me and President Bio they married, I don't they inside political things them. Are they inside politics deep and deep and deep? You know, I get me own thing the way I believe in. I get the things the way I know say. I really look forward for make us see a change in Africa, especially where it comes from woman the issue. I believe say girl picking them for dinner school, they for give them the opportunity for dinner school. From the age of 19, I don't begin campaign on their platform then they. For make sure say girl picking they make them see themselves not as a treasure, not as a mannequin where they just they make up you, polish you and put you on the side, but make you be a contributor to nation building. I don't focus on that one day. And
people that can go quote me and twist what they say. Me, I'm not a politician. And I say I'm back. I'm not a politician. I said.
So what has changed?
Komon-Tok, look, I hold to my, which I don't say over the years. You know why politicians them they talk one thing today, then talk the other thing tomorrow. They don't get one respect for salon people. And they don't weigh salon people. And they tell you this. Beaucoup politicians in a salon don't weigh on both aisles, they don't weigh salon people then thinking faculty. They know how far we can go, how far we can think. Now you and I, they pull and try for puts the jigsaws them together and say like the missing puzzle. Let's try to fix it, But hey, I like this. I like the watch and so. Then they come back and twist them and say, "Oh, what's wrong if you don't change your mind now?" Alpha Khan, I the listener way. Then they talk about like, "Oh, well, President Bio, why now?" Then they talk. I mean, I know they can't talk about the PR system. Why?
No, time don't be too for the PR system. We left them for another day.
So they talk say, "Oh, why President Bio now we want to make like an inclusive government?" They say, "Oh well, Montalman." They know how to twist it because they know say salon people. No, they ever go back and hold these guys back to their words. You say earlier when the program starts, Madabio say the people they don't tire for buy rest at 200,000, but yet still rest went to 1 million. Salon people, and they still justify them say na global crisis. Then even when we all the kind of talk say global crisis, to this day, do you know Ukraine when they fight war? Ukraine is still the Donetsk rest to Africa. To this day, Africa gets waiting it take. Then go tell you say, oh, now global crisis. Even though they tell and say, but oil be cheap, rest be cheap, rest not ever go up now the world because people were not consuming and all that thing. And why would they allow these guys? And I guarantee you, today, if like now we don't play this show, I like you go play them before Madabio, you go play them before the SLPP them and all that thing. And they will justify it. But let me tell you, Komon-Tok, my calculation to this whole thing. Because of the way salon people we politics not based on ideologies, it's not based on ideas, on policies and stuff like that. As terrible as it sounds, because let me say, because I know people in the fight against this electoral justice. I know people are fighting it to the extent even ECOWAS, I believe they've been compromised. I strongly believe that because, like what I talk, the troops were ready, like not to General Musa Tokam, like not only General Musa Tokam, like the Gambia communication director, or like for the army, they Tokam and all that. The point I'm making here is this: if these people are going to fight against this electoral justice, my calculation, I wish SLPP give Fatima Bio the flag bearership, or even go to the extent of the running mate. I wish that. You know why? Because for me, if this when they fight against this right thing for happen, I strongly believe.
Okay, yeah, Lord, just save time. We just want carry the new audio. The new clip where Fatima Bio pull, where it call name say, and 90 minutes not all over pull. We will just take some key points them where it look like say it depend a little bit of making maybe something look like the fear with the come.
Time. Peace had no issue in my home. They do am today. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Mifambulem. Good afternoon, Sierra Leone. Today, I have been just one for say some things them, not because I want for be on social media, but in a place where there is a whole lot of misconception where people in the sit down and plan for tarnish or destroy one person in character, and where feel like say anybody else get for come speak on your behalf. Now the reason we make I feel say this address where they make to this nation and they do them today. On Thursday, I go to Parliament with my husband, His Excellency the President. When I left my house in one piece, had no issue in my home, and I'll go to Parliament As usual, because this now one of the president in most important days them, na the year. Not only program, this now President Julius Maada Bio in program, now one of the important programs them where it gets now in calendar for due to this nation. So I go there with me whole heart for support my husband and for be there for him, because no one person in this country we don't be Maada Bio in cheerleader compared to me. No one person in this country we don't work for Maada Bio compared to me. No one person in this country we don't serve under Maada Bio compared to what I don't do just for make sure say my husband in legacy it continue and my husband in presidency they no mix them up with unnecessary dramas them. So when we left this place for go, I went very happy because I know say this is now one of the most important day for my husband. Now, normally when we go na the state opening, we do go na the speaker in office. Where we go na the speaker in office, then can sit down, we do some little chit chats them and they explain whatever they want to explain to the president before they usher me in. This time, it was different. When we go na the speaker in place, I know say yes, my husband is very busy.
Okay, so Fambule, because like I said, 90 minutes is long. If you are watching it in our Facebook, it in our YouTube, now we platform here. I just want catch. I hope so the side is because also these are the side where get problem where them be the more or less more calm as in this look at it. I just want to put that side there for you.
When I know say the whole world
okay.
to run, you know,
all
and
right,
they were singing at me. You know, when they happen at this country, where we go na parliament, this na the president in day, not to me day. And then, waiting they don't try for do. They don't try for make and look like a for say, no, me go na parliament, I go disrespect to the president. No, I no disrespect the president, because the president no see. If anybody then at this country want for see in succeed, nobody no want for see and succeed past me. If anybody when in biggest cheerleader, nobody no go be Maada Bio in biggest cheerleader past me. In fact, when I dey around my husband, I can forget say me na first lady. I dey just feel like a fan where they support in husband. These people them systematically turn to me inside the House of Parliament, begin for sing a song where they use inside we National Convention. After the National Convention, I not talk because I believe say National Convention na politics. But when I walk into the House of Parliament, I walk there not as SLPP, but as the First Lady of this country. And I go there in support of His Excellency the President, when I know say the whole world is watching. Everybody in the world they watch. So, then choose that day for sing for me, for humiliate me, so that by the time them they release the president for councildom, me go don't react, and then na me reaction now, na then go take, then begin for talk. Let us pause now and play the video where they enter inside the House of Parliament. So Sierra Leoneans, now we wanna see waiting the House of Parliament, a legislative arm of we government, the way they behave to me. Now put yourself in my place. Imagine saying now you been the work they go inside the House of Parliament. Why they go inside House of Parliament? I don't go as SLPP. I go as the First Lady of this country. So now that when I don't watch the video, when I don't see for myself, waiting and do me inside the House of Parliament.
Okay, let's pause this side first. Let's pause this side, and we can probably take back the other side. We say they can call names now. But let's bring you come over. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Famulu, just 1 second. I get small issue now. Yeah. Just 1 second.
At that point, I been get a choice for grab waka, comot na do and go. Go na me house and not say nothing. But I choose for Sidom. And even where I choose for Sidom, then continue. They throw word from this end to the other end, then continue. They say things them where I know say I no one for Yeri. And then I realize say, them people here, then plan this thing so that when Mother Bio come, na me then go use for distract Mother Bio. So instead of the whole program be about Mother Bio, then go one for Tonam, let it be about me. Now that point that I take me headphone, I put on my ears so that I no go hearing none of the nonsense when they talk inside the well of Parliament. Because the well of Parliament supposed to be for responsible people, not a child picking them. Now, responsible people, then they expect see, they inside the well of Parliament. So I just take the headphone and put on my ears.
Yeah, all right. So let's pause this side first.
Wait, then they talk again. Because at that point, na miss Sabi how I feel, na miss Sabi waiting out.
All right, over to you. Based on this the small sign we don't read, and as we round up the program now, go ahead, please.
You know, by the way, somebody just commented that, like, I think because we said we were going to talk about the austerity, but anyway, hopefully we'll go just one more thing quickly before we go. You know, Komon-Tok.
The austerity, the file, no able load. Now that make we apologize for that. Yes, okay. Because we'll be how they talk, not put some to let people and see. As this now the thing where people are going for.
We'll talk about it some other
time. We'll count another day. We can talk about it. We apologize for that.
It's crucial for many people to understand, because
once let them see evidence at the same time.
Exactly. And I'll talk about, like, give them like a synopsis very quickly before we go. But anyway, so the firstly, Komon-Tok, you know, where they talk say, as a result of like the Sing Panam Yukokos, now I make it decide for do waiting it do. You know, if in now they come, like what you they say, and not tell we yes or no, it's whether it get involved in politics. We don't know, but based on like it seems for the contradict waiting it is saying now. However, as if you say you are a leader, now leader, you see this now the same thing. These guys are very impulsive. You as a leader, elect waiting happen. You don't suppose for kind of like go against the laws or protocols just because they provoke you. You for able to get like a thick skin. And I believe so there was one video there where I been watch where it talks say it get thick skin. So in a way, like if even they provoke you as a leader, it don't give you no right for just decide say, okay, imagine even be they contemplate for walk away from the Parliament because they provoke you. You see, imagine then kind of money you go give them power. Imagine for me then kind of go give them power where they act so impulsive, they react to people. No wonder it goes back to the August 10 why we are doing this audio, because like the moment they feel threatening, the moment they feel like provoked, the moment they feel they will go back at the people and begin to kill them. You see the kind of situation where Salon Day. I mean, like somebody go talk say, oh, because I hate when people like you want to play like, oh, now woman, yes, you forget respect for woman. but politics, they provoke themselves. Although this parliament, honestly and truly, whatever these parliaments do, I don't care and I don't want to know, because as far as I'm concerned, this is not illegitimate parliament. They were not voted in. If at all they vote them, the votes were not verified. So I don't even care what thing they do. As far as me concerned, if they want, they kill themselves inside it. If they want, like, because illegality, we know we can put dirty on top dirty. Why if the parliament dirty? Why we for worry about the dirty thing the way they go inside it? For me, I just don't care waiting they go on the only thing, like, it's just like, because it's an issue, let me just talk about it. But honestly,
Yeah. You know, of course, what's in the trend now we bring calm and for let people understand. There's no way will they just ignore that, because by so doing, we don't deprive we community where then don't they engage, they consume that contently for let them understand. We get somebody in I think Binesuma, he can always say, God get patient. God indeed get patient. I mean, they say God also want them. But things that will not happen. Because if you listen at the end of this clip when this lady they talk, the excuse where they give for even for letting us stand for a man, it not just makes sense. Family not just episode. I'm not saying we don't go above time, but maybe for the benefit of ourselves, not just push a little bit.
Go through na miss sabi what it mean for be betrayed by a party that you have served and give your everything for. Na miss sabi how it feels like. No one person other than Rebecca and Honorable Alusain Kane, everybody else just stay mute, like for say it was okay waiting and do to me, because the former chairman planned them systematically for letting go do this to me in the House of Parliament.
I think now, all night they call him now the former chairman. Now they can't call him now and the rest of the crew. Now that side will be looked for.
Una know him. He know they do anything where he know they talk. He must run. He talking to somebody.
You see, now somebody will be born herself. Now they call you. You must. So these are the lady where look the entire ministers of him cabinet, of him man in cabinet. He calling them some dog. Sir. Now, ageable man. Now they call you much fun. But these are the same lady were all our aunts in Jelan. Even though he denied, but we know say they understand. I mean, come on. And we'll not just end up for let people understand.
So the day before, I be not know say them plan this. What in them be one do before that? Them be one use t-shirts them, give to supporters them for let them come inside the well of Parliament and then can sing a pamide. But as God may have it, they know about this plan before would they go to the House of Parliament. And they make sure say, Honorable Tawawe did it, they make sure say, nobody no wear t-shirt no they enter inside the well of Parliament. Okay. So I expect say, if that one day no happen, now I come to the well of Parliament. This is not my birthday. Not on my birthday we go celebrate. This is not Mother Bio in day. So targeting me on Mother Bio in day, you are targeting Mother Bio, not on me. Yes, na me then at the front. Na me una the use. Na me una the pretend. But this former chairman, ever since where Mother Bio don't kind of power, you don't they talk them, you they go to places, you make forums them, you put people them together, you they put base one, you they do this, for Fet Mother Bio. You're not able Fet Mother Bio. You're not able for Fet Mother Bio because the Fet the hand will feed you. You're not able. And me no want for make this whole thing like say, na me versus Prince Hardin. It's not me versus Prince Hardin. For me, I feel say the disrespect is the Parliament, then disrespect to the presidency. Now then they turn around. The same people that will plan this whole arrangement. Now they na social media, they write for people them, they give them for put na social media. They not ever tell the president waiting and doing at the well. Everybody where they work in a state house been there inside our wealthy. Every one of them been there inside our well. No one of them not tell the president waiting then actually do me inside the well before in come in. Everybody just hide them. Instead now waiting me do. Now in then they talk. Now I come to this one where then always they say, oh, it's not enough for the president. When I go check protocol, Since Mother Bio be the president of this country 2018, go check when I don't ever stand tin up for him. You know one day happen. And I know the tin up for him, not because of disrespect to him, no. Because me and Mother Bio, any side where we do go, we always they enter together. So in an event where na me enter before him, I dey sit down, so that when they come, in your fun fair, that celebration, with that celebrated and they celebrate them, I forget that chance they let it be in your moment. Now in your moments that one day, it is not my moment. So I dey fade myself out, so that in your moment, make it get and completely let you know mix anything for do with me. So one day, show me one video from where I don't be first lady in this country, who say you see me tin up for Mother Bio. It not ever happen. Not in independent, not in state opening. This is not the 8th time I don't go for state opening. Una go check. 7 or 8th time I don't even know. But una go check. I know one day tin up. It know one day happen. Where are they tin up for the president? Not to disrespect. I know they tin up for him because at that time na in your moment. Na in then they celebrate. Let it not be about me. I'm not selfish. Now it make there is no protocol, no day in this world where talks where the president they enter, the first lady for tina. Because normally where the president they enter for waka bienam. Now Salona see where the president they enter for state opening, then they dip them.
Anyway, Fambule, allow we not one more time because we don't. If you want to watch the entire clip there, just follow on the handles. Over to you. You know, the reason we give, and of course, define church.
First of all, like if she's never, I mean, I've not followed them. As I say, this old parliament, they annoy me. Even seeing this lady, what they do to we country, gets the moral, stands for even go now with parliament if we get serious parliament, to be honest. Gets her because this lady they not only accuse, there are evidential proofs that this lady don't thief with country in money so many times. Documentations and show. But again, it show this very parliament who sign up play cook and they pan play kitchen and they pan, like they cannot stand up and say, let me go check waiting this lady do. The African Express show things that even the audit report show outside this lady thief money them. But let me go back to what he's saying. Because honestly and truly, it annoy me for see a reckless parliament like this. This parliament not get no legal grounds for make even like but again a dirty on top dirty na the thing is where we look at for make it say one day team up for Mother Bio. Say because now Mother Bio a moment. Hold on. Are you trying to say you're more popular and powerful past Mother Bio that what overshadow him if you team up? So make it get a moment. Come on, talking. It's just like if me and two basically when you talk say I don't want team up, I don't want the near him, I don't want to make a worker go inside with him because it's his day. I don't want to overshadow him. Basically, that's what she is saying, that I am more powerful, I am more popular than you. If I team up, I go steal you show. Did she just say, you see, Komon-Tok, we country there in a mess.
Anyway.
In a mess for make people like this, that then they control the affairs of Salon. This lady in Pekin go all over the place. They with strippers, they waste dollars. Pekin and they die of kush. So food, hospital no day. What's no day? This lady in Pekin, they live lavish life. Then they use drug lord within our country. The president in Pekin, they married to a drug lord and all or girlfriend or whatever it is. Salon people and they sit by, they watch these things, them they unfold. We they say, oh, let we just left her no more. We they clap for them. This is the reason why, yes, we they talk about it because it's an issue. But Komon-Tok, the parliament itself is not credible, it's not legitimate.
No, but when it comes to the parliament, look, I will tell you this. The first video where I ever do, we go viral, where I will say that the genesis of the Komon-Tok on the parliament. I will tell you this.
Yeah,
then I was in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Where I think I'll be to do. I don't know if I'm a force. Yeah, I'll be to do me. Don't know if I'm a force masters. Yeah, me force masters. Why be doing me force masters? towards the end of that. That was the genesis of corruption in the country first. If we go back into history, the parliament is this parliament we see so not to the original parliament, Andy. Now the first phase now done so.
Yeah.
If we get 3 phases, this parliament will see so get 3 phases.
Yeah.
In fact, because like I never memorize the amounts where then be I think something like 900, but I know I call amount where I know I get for go back and do research.
Yeah.
They end up for spend per that parliament 3 times the budget with them budget for 1 phase when 3. That was the genesis, and that was the video where I make. Where it became viral. In fact, I hope people, like I said, that was the first video I ever made on Parliament. So, what are the time for talk? I don't the time for support the point for say the Parliament it gets issue, it gets credibility issue. The European Union report back then 5 institutions where them puts them top-notch corrupt institution of the country, and Parliament I think was second, if I'm not mistaken. Was first, police was second.
But the deputy speaker did say, like Tawa, actually come out and plainly and say Parliament is the most corrupt institution as well.
Thank you very much. And yes, thank you very much. And one of them come out and confess. But what's I confirm? Like all of these probably will be done the same. But what's me confirm? Like what I can say, you get what I call conclude, you get what I call conclusively. These are 2 different talk. Conclude. I cannot say conclude, but I can add 1 or 2 things. You understand? Because I'm not concluded. If somebody say conclusively that you don't get nothing for again, you don't know. That's not 2 different, and they conclude conclusively. We'll be going to professor. We'll be but anyway, I'll go to the board now. We say me confirm now conclusively say now Parliament will get issue now the issue of Lara Taylor Pierce and in deputy. These people with all mountain of evidence, they see her, they know, but yesterday they choose for vote against her because they give them money. And not what we say they give them money. Tim Emko is a member of the APC, who was at one time, I think then we had. Then grant an interview, we say then give them $3,000. Was it $3,000? 3,000. I won't cry. That's I almost want cry. I said $3,000. We are not talking about 300,000. We are not talking about 3 million. We are talking about $3,000. $30,000 about
$30,000 for all of them, I think. For
something $30,000. Something like $30,000. Something like that. Thank you for $30,000. I won't cry. $30,000 for like 5 people or 6 people will sell out. You can't just say this parliament is. You don't get no other way, but at least for do conclusively. But anyway. But the open the line, family. I know sir na time for talk. Today we don't talk personal. So we take 1 minute 44 seconds so we can open the line, and of course we see a lot of messages that don't come. We will pay attention to that as well. They can just know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know, oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family. Cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Bring information about salon for education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok for education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok.
Yes, Famule, we don't come at the other side of the program. I try for connects. One moment. I hope say they connect now. Family, I guess small issue now for connector. I don't know what it happen. You know, the show say they connect. Last switch the phone family down. We apologize. Yeah. Now we try again. Okay, all right. Load test, I think. All right. Yes, call outside the call from. Look like Santiago. This one, I use this other line. Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from Guinea.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you tonight, Cashbox, for the program. With regard Fatima, we always say, in the third of Prince Adi say the annual Peter man, he don't want this. I just want to let you all know say, after God, we all know say Prince Adi played pivotal role in the lives of Madabio. Financial wise, and all the strategies, we mastermind everything for let Madabio take the leadership in our SLPP. So Fatima for know that therefore even be grateful to Prince Adi, not to Prince Adi for be grateful to them. And the Australians they know we be they follow up. The time we Kelaka for the leadership, the very Prince Adi and I do everything for let Yunkela not succeed na the SLPP in favor of the Mother Bill. So Fatima in husband and therefore be grateful to Prince Adi, not to Prince Adi for be grateful to them.
All right, thank you very much. Take another voice. Okay, we don't miss this one. Okay, we take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Abdul from the US.
Yeah, Abdul from the US. You get the platform.
Yeah, so me own message, not just a message I get for the SLPP and Dr. Prince Harding in particular. The incident will take place in the parliament. And before that, the one will take place in the political thing with them they do, the SLPP. This cuckoo's business come up. You know, man go eating well, but trust me, not go take anybody for disrespect.
Okay.
So if there are two incidents there, what they speak to me, the thing where they indicate to me, they tell me say SLPP get a lot of chances for lost the 2028 elections. Because the reason why I talk so, any political strategy would be on point right now with regards to the SLPP, they moves incumbent upon the acceptance and implementation of present bill right now. And it can easily just do the Lekau and the Skolmadu APC. It does the kill less slowly. Because some of their strategies they wouldn't and debate soon and radio so that's just a matter of just kill all in one and day. If APC and SLPP stand today under fair normal election, APC the winner. So all the strategies we get for depend on them people are the continuity in power. It depends on President Bill in agreement for continuing for doing anything. So for go feature and west, we go to the Gedani for go feature and west. We see the man they dance by the Kukurus. That's all except weekend. If they feature me, I go to dance at enough. Why I don't have fuse you up. Simple. So you see how they dance, but you know we will tell what that man they get. All you need for do is now for just cancel all the strategy they need.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Yeah, they had another voice. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, we get another call.
Yes.
Hey.
Fatima Babi.
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Fatima Babi, welcome to the program.
Thank thank you, and thank you to you and your effort and your guests. I appreciate that I travel, but I listen.
Okay.
Just want to add one thing. I listen to AAA. I think Sierra Network. This one year first lady, they say, ever team up for President Bill or in one parliament. Not a big lie. And over, me and you, every time me and you, we talk, I found that you show, I did tell you, say, this woman is a liar, pathological liar. So AAA played the video then of Fatima Biawe, they stand up for Iman, I think 2 or 3 years back, for let it show people then say, this was true. This woman, they always stand up where Iman, then a parliament. So what it do for, like I cover change. When it don't do what it do, it try to put blame on other people now and try for, use their eyes. Because when they do this to me, I make a put it in and yes, I make do this, I make cannot, I'm not even because no protocol, not this. All of this, it really feels Sierra Leone people they're stupid, but they listen to them and take what it say wholesale. So it's a big lie. Anybody who wants to see the proof, if you not get the video, then let them go to AAA, then we'll see the video then. Where it show for say, all the years back, now the first time this way in Optima for Madaview. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, on our efforts there, on our energy. When I get to do this. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Won't forget to have the program someday. Yes. Okay, let's take this. Yes. Ahmed from the UK, you got the platform.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you very much, my brother, and thanks for the analysis. You know, always, like I say, you do a lot, and I want to say welcome and thanks to my brother Akashi. As always. My brother, listen to President Bio in speech after that demonstration. We see what he talk. He tell we say we don't want disruption towards development as they fight corruption in government is hard. Take a look at that statement. We saw we don't do today. With all the hitting hard, with all the corruption is more spread. So when people and common people in Ghana street for make them just showcase their voice, say this which they happen, they're not happy, then you make them think as if they want to disrupt your government, not for develop, not for tackle corruption, because according to his statement. But look, it tackle corruption, no. It making development, no. It coil down the push, the spread of the drugs, no. So what did that tells me and you today? These guys have lost control. They don't talk, just to capture the states, the minds of the people. They don't get anything for offer with. Now that's what they see exactly. All the first lady we say, no, oh, what if you do them? This woman is the lie. This woman here, man, they just pick themselves. But the fault is we. How we as intelligent people, when I go take people here, we no get Fatima Biona, a broken home, he come out. And then you see Madam Biona, she don't 22 years, work, he go get Mr. Komon-Tok, me and you know, look at the Bible and the Quran, the books you they follow. When you have to test the man's character, give him power. Now him will see so today. You don't say you don't teach me lesson if we don't know for learn lesson, say, but we look at the people who will give power. If we fail, like what the rest of my brothers say, 2020, let's don't think about 2020. 2020 is not good for calm. There's no election. I'll keep telling you this. So back it from me. We not going to let this one go, my brother. Now it's slap now we face. If we know all these people are accountable with all what they happen. Today, August 10, we see the one way they kill. They kill them for what
Thank you very much, Ahmed.
We see the body there, so but none of them must say them bury them. How about that?
Thank you.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, we had another voice.
So for let it go just like that. These are all fighters of electoral justice who we advocate for.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes, as always. Yeah, we'll take another voice. We don't miss this one. Okay, now we have this one. Yes, okay. Okay, this one already done there online.
Yes.
Yes, call outside the call from.
Uncle Sule, I call from Greece.
Yes, Uncle Sule, get the platform.
Waiting I want to talk is that first of all, this electoral justice where you talk about, we don't talk again. Some of us will be the father of this electoral justice. But this now 2 years. Cashbox and the others with Ibrahim, they will tell me no proof. It's out somewhere who can take power. We don't see the proof. They never convinced, we are confused and they confused you. This we don't always talk about. Now we know the last month the ECOWAS head of military can meet Mambala Biuda at State House for can talk about how they want to collaborate with the Salon, this military for trainings. They don't ever talk say, hey, they can't put this, or they can't put this, or they can't put for the people. So the people they never tell me nothing about electoral justice. Number two, the kind are they always say Fatima Bio now a distraction to the people of Sierra Leone. SNDP they don't want them. They don't ever be feel behind that party. It just they distract the opposition there. So me, I don't want to forget about them. But cash box. Now for convince we, tell we wait everything. Samuel Kamara went now the end of electoral justice. Now he don't endorse President Bio. Now he go sign. Now he call His Excellency. Now he say what has been done cannot be undone. So what do you want to let people do? The people they come on the streets, they go kill them. Because now be say we don't want people and die for let Samuel be president. Now you say the people they're stupid, they're not the waiting, and that and that. What do you want people do? Where Samuel when are the leader? The party not just a school where people they come for land. You will come for land. Now you for smart for yourself.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. Yeah, we had another voice. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll take another voice. Yes, yes. Okay, don't miss this one.
Brother from Virginia.
Yeah, my brother from Virginia. You got the platform. Go ahead.
Mr. Komon-Tok, they always the same. May God bless you. May God bless your family. Amen. And quick.
Amen. God bless you too.
Kashi. Not for the left, not for the one now, also for the camp. I'm glad for see you, Kashi. May God bless you, Seth. You know, Mr. Komon-Tok and Komon-Tok family, you see, the fete na SFPP started. Long wait next year. We'll see fete they will not say they get problem they pass APC. But when they don't have power right now, people don't have for the egg and make what they see that they identify themselves right now. Fete get for Apple now, SFPP will all go down. But one thing that they tell for say is this is Fatima Bio, at least in the program just now, you say you're not a politician, you're not a politician, talk to what you have for talk. A few days ago, we get a clip where you talk say, if you see go get membership card for SFPP and in SFPP, so automatically in a politician, then it's a way. Who say in there? Now, politician or not a politician? Or they decide for full with the people them? But the good thing is, we get Komon-Tok family there where they try for analyze for we don't know. They don't know the full. If they put full people in a salon to be already full, they don't say starting faction now they're full. Kashi, this electoral justice not the fight for. When I don't listen to nobody, bad, I they always talk about. The results from the election not done, we never see the results, we not able to get anything. If now you one gain, will stand for the electoral justice, continue for fight for that one day. Because we don't see the different results. And people at the talk say, oh, might not be done there for 2 years, they do for 3 years. Wrong. No matter how you turn around, wrong. We get for sleep for talk about and they know say people in the way they know able for full.
All right.
Even the full level able full like Kashi or other people.
All right.
Stand with them, stand with the people in the salon.
Thank you very much.
People out to somewhere and the problem. We not fight for the results. We not stand on that day. May God bless you now.
Thank you very much. Will you take another voice? Yes, call outside the call from. Yeah. Come on. Yes, concerned citizen. You get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Komon-Tok, I just want to contribute small to it in the police officers that say 10 days are trying for unable for get you online. Actually, a neighbor for call all the names actually, but let me just give you names elsewhere.
Okay.
We in a bit tough where's the officials but where this government coming power in total fit say they not trust them. So like for one, they all be getting brain behind the operations opportunity where Gimnato, yeah, student he call father. Yes, this man and know everything about the requisites of the man of the operation of OSD. So because of the not trust as a common mission, yes, then pull them from the OSD, send them generally to and then to apply. Another one again, na Ban Ki-moon, Modoba Kaba Bangua, is for the same thing and do them. Then pull them again, send them generally to and to apply. And also another one again, where na Sheka Bangua, when I former staff to the former Park of Delta 1, it's for the same thing and do them. As a common mission, then pull them from OSD, take them. So like them pull them all for access to any weapons or whatever because of not trust, and then they put their own whatever, like the bonge and others. So again, like they always make mention of one when I'm in car. I can tell you, Mr. Komon-Tok, somebody will be on the open, and I'm really in charge of the public support unit. And that man, if you see right now, in the common at all, 24 hours in a house in grafting. Because it's shameful, somebody will not do nothing. Yes, the man just come, they just pull him at a position, then the man don't go to the end. If the same body, man will get fine body, body all do. So like the way the country they go, Mr. Komon-Tok, it really hard and it's painful. Would suffer, I'm telling you, brother. I might not take it much time, but I believe as time goes on, we will continue to give more information on this. Thank you very much, my brother.
All right, thank you very much. We truly appreciate your efforts. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, call outside the call from. Would they take two more calls? Then what?
I call from Komon-Tok family.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
I just want to rub more small palm. Fatima Bio. The like previous videos shows say Fatima Bio, Mother Bio, they enter parliament. It stand for a medicinal. So for Kanaya, for Leiden be big like what it lies so it's not fine for our country. This lady don't reduce our country to nothing. You see, I believe say Fatima Bio equally glad because if you not call it glad, how on earth it did at the well of parliament, the president they enter, now you husband, you no respect her. You see, don't then he put earpiece now, he listen to music. I mean, he disrespectful parliament and he disrespect even a man. So let Fatima Bio no sugar coat say, and not to Indy, na Mother Bio Indy, Mother Bio Indy. Now he don't disrespect the man. So let Fatima Bio not feel say we fool, we no fool, we get sense. This 21st century, nobody not the fool we get. So if in time don't let them just spark like me believe say if SLPP come on a power, ain't not get waste for Sudan as really. Thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you. And we'll take another voice, Constance Adunian. Yeah, Constance Adunian, you get the platform.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, Thank you so much for the good work they do, and thanks to Cashbox. You see, my brother Alano like tell you the reason why we push for let we get change of government, and for let the atrocity within people here so don't cause. Let them not go unpunished. We don't want what happen too under the government. Let any other government can do them again and fit to say it go Scott go free. Not possible. Everybody get right to life. Nobody not for take somebody in life. If you listen to Mother Bio, now in the sending narrative at that time for the security personnel and they go kill people, protesters them. But it can make nice as if or therefore do harder according to the law, because tomorrow night we use for safety when the thing is okay to tell security personnel them una take out to una job way una go take una to for serve not to political party or individual, because now that country the way they begin to talk say now the government of the day are the serve. Whose government of the day they serve? If you get evil government of the day, that now evil now you serve. You get for serve the constitution. Now you get for the serve. You know, but one two thank you for no more. You know, all Lentinia, we go thank you for a platform there, na they bring Lentinia come with the shit Lentinia. Gone are those days where you do something where you feel to say 5-10 years, you know, go get for shop back again. All Lentinia where they don't do get for the shop back. And Fatima Bio, in now made them say what goes around comes around black. What you don't do to Salon people now, what you deserve. Me not they feel pity for Fatima Bio at all. If you know anything good for a way, man, they go let go. But if you say the Timabra a problem for them, you know, that big problem. And we don't see what they happen now. First thing they can and say what they get for say they go as if it not happen. But now look Fatima Bio they lie say for me, you know, ever stand up for a man or whatever. But we go look to waiting AAA show, you know. And if you are blinded, you get for stop that dirty politics zone. I get for stop now. All make severe Fatima Biuda be so to Salon people. And thank you so much, my brother. God bless you. But we not they forget which one I don't do in that country. Don't I go get for pay for them.
Thank you very much. We'll take another voice. This Abdul from the US. Abdul, you get the platform.
Oh, come on, talk. You play me foul.
How?
Yes. No, I left that. Actually, I'll leave vacation.
What's good?
I'm not even from about Fatima.
Mm-hmm.
Because we get that earpiece day and earpiece can always be in bag.
Well,
or sometimes they expect see then get for sing against and make it care and go. I mean, I'm not able to understand that. Then the other thing, I think it's like for see the reason why I make graph bar and not line man. Because the mother bill
9 days, yeah.
So the guy will tell me say if in mean tin up, in presence we forget eclipse over mother bill. Watch this woman listen to that tape properly. Everything where it is seen about himself. Now just continue selfishness. I'm not going to comment more because I'm not listening to the program. Thank you, bye.
Thank you very much, Abdul, for joining us. And of course, we take the last call, the great Babatunde.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good afternoon to the Komon-Tok family.
Thank you.
You know, Salon the bad off because of one set of people who they try to give tolerance to certain person. But like 3 things I go emphasize on. Fatima is saying where he's saying he not a politician. He not mean saying not a politician. What they try to tell the public is he rule the loose. He can talk anyhow. That's it mean. You know, they talk with diplomacy like politicians, they twist for life. In the talk loosely. That's number one. Number two, me, I get the belief say electoral justice by God in power. By God in power, it will prevail. Nobody can use we like this. We will go school. That's why we all in the twist. When I say not generalize, if the general will pull some of we will go school, we know ourselves. We know what to do. I know say the international community or America no put 1,500 for let one they can sit down and drink attire. Then number three, me, they say the race is not for the swift, not the battle for the strong, but for those that endure it to the end. Then we endure to the end. At the wait. Now Fulatong me born. The one that will come up Bambratong. The one will coin that phrase. Done and dusted. Asabia and Grandpa Kana Salon. Bambratong. They know how they will call. They sing, they suffer, they sing. Would they wait them? Wait. This game go done by God in power. We go talk to Salon people there. We go talk to some people there. Yes, we go talk to some people there. Depend whether now we are. Which one they can make style. With the listing people that would understand and know people there. Nobody knows they talk where they twist like a we. Creole, it clean that we own much. We not to Creole where they adopt. You know, who Creole, not to Creole that they adopt. Like that one day, when they call Akiso, and then that one day they will trace the parenthood. Creole will tell you where give you village. Ask how they adopt your papa and grandpa. Creole on the stop from Town to Zaza. If you want to show you village, Akomo Rikit, Akomo Kangwe, ask how they adopting great grandpa or grandpa there. Wait, Go talk to people there.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
So that's the last call for us tonight.
Thank you very much for the short here. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. God bless you too. So, family, that's not the last call for tonight. We are. All right. Now we're not coming at the comment section yet. Over to you. Whilst we try, we definitely will do justice. Yeah, we know where injustice take place.
Yes.
Let tomorrow I then can't scold me. I won't do that.
To madam, you really dwell in injustice. You have to do the people of Komon-Tok family justice. So, yeah, Komon-Tok. You see, it goes back to. By the way, hello, Madam Fatima Jabi. Long time. You're such a huge impact in the salon, and we hope and pray for that day where we all go jam body and push salon go before. And the points where you make say ever like Fatima be ever stand up. You see, and thanks where you push me for go watch this guy in show and see, because again when you notice when you see for my Fatima Bio make the statement that because of waiting and do me when they provoke me then they say you cocos, it tells you she was being impulsive there. She was reacting. In other words, like is she dumb because of waiting and do to her. So it was kind of like a bit dynamic as I kind of like right there say, okay, for me you say, because of waiting and do you now make you sit down. It tells you, so for me you tell me now, say you sit down, and then you go to the extent that you even be the contemplate for walk away. It tells you that you react based on like the provocation or whatever they decide for do to you. I know like we brother Abdul say, for say a waka with a piece because it be the opposite that will go provoke him like he will receive those thoughts. I don't want to buy into that completely because ARP's nothing where you always the work with. Maybe say you didn't say you motoka, you get called, I make person hear you. So it could well be the case. Komon-Tok. A guy we call from Greece make mention about say, let we show him proof for electoral justice. I don't need to show you proof. I can ask you the same question from Greece. You self show me proof because the proof is out there that the elections were rigged. And I like where a gentleman like we call from Virginia where he make the point say wrong na wrong. Like you cannot ask me for make I show you proof. By the way, they talk say, Samura Kamana enforce legitimize Madabiyo. But let me go back one critical point we I want to make very, very quickly. We talked earlier about the troops from Gambia were prepared to come to Sierra Leone. We talked about like General Musa.
Those troops, if I can put this thing straight, those troops, according to which we understand, now because of after the coup, so those troops was like a supporting troops for can stabilize based on the November 26th coup will take place. That was when not to overcome. Not to overthrow Madabio for reinstate democracy.
No. If you want, I can send you a video or an audio right now where General Abubakar Musa, like is it Abubakar Musa, Solomon Musa, or something like that? I don't forget it. But General Musa, the army chief of staff in Nigeria, made it clear, and I can play it for Salon people right now because he didn't have my phone, where he say, after the election, ECOWAS find them necessary, after the outcome of the election, ECOWAS find them necessary for deploy troop na Salon. I send that to you just after this program. Or if you want to guide my Salon people and listen to them.
I know we go back and forth on this one because I know I'll let be like say something that debate to the debate. It's good you get your source. What you mean officially, what you mean on the follow it's not about troops and for camp pull Madabio and reinstate Dr. Samuel Kamara. That action, that in fact they make an example. I think if in Guinea-Bissau, where them be sent troops again just for support the security, and even as that the states Nange for approve that, Nange for sanction that. And that make you see, I think at the 50, 70 something, 50, 76, 75 session, where Jules, where Jules de Jallo go na Buja, go present a case, say they don't need again any troop because they look like say they able to handle the security. But again, like I say, we get a lot of time for combat with issues.
If you want, I've got it on my laptop now. I can play.
Yeah, you can send her. You can send her to me.
Hopefully,
you can send her. We go find another time. But if you just jump on those calls, them because we get other people in back within we just want to do justice.
Let me try to make these points clear. We're not going to debate on it, but I want to tell you. Like I send them to you if you want before we go make salon people area.
No, Sana, I'll go listen now, go find another thing. I don't want to be digress again because we don't
make the points clear.
We don't beat time. The time don't go fast.
The outcome of the elections. They made it clear, and I'll send it to you anyway. But anyway, the point I'm making is it was after the tripartite, we didn't say someone come out, don't go sign, you don't go sell or whatever. Now the term ECOWAS find them, it comes seal or whatever they call it. They find them necessary for can deploy troop them in salon. They made it clear, and I'll send it to you. And hopefully you will do the people injustice for player. But you see, Komon-Tok, the whole point now is we shouldn't. And if we talk about austerity, and I feel like we not talk about austerity today.
Yeah, like I say, the final load and
let me just play a preamble. Like,
we go counter, definitely. We go counter.
No. If we talk about austerity today, the reason why we go into austerity, and again, austerity, the word comes from the word austere. In other words, being strict, stringent, be tough. However, if we talk about austerity today, the reason why we go into austerity, it is because, trust me, I want to say 80% of the reason why Salon is in this economic meltdown and mess, it is because of electoral justice. And I tell you, any side where justice not there, they thrive economically. But anyway, we will talk about it some other point. And I'm looking forward to that particular, debate today for we discuss this. And also, we go back to the August 10 issue. If I should just lay, if you remember, in court, like with Abdoulaye Conte, may his soul rest in peace, he tell me, and one of the justification for the PR system was the August 10 caused some distortion, it caused some interruption and all that. As a result, they couldn't kind of like do boundary limitation. They said that to us as a result. So when you look at the whole thing, the August 10, and these guys, we don't cancel local council elections. Then we don't begin a kind of like whisper to we about the PR system, just like waiting Singapore don't do for begin whisper about PR system into the system. They don't whisper until we before the August 10 protest. So could it be that these guys play into this August 10, they allow it to happen, kill people, and because they know they cannot be held accountable, but one day people will get justice anyway. And then they use them for the PR system, for make it come to play. Because this is one of their justification, like that Dr. Is it Abdoulaye, the lawyer for the SLPP, the leading lawyer, Abdoulaye Sontin or Safa Abdoulaye. He said it in court that because of the August 10, it calls for make them not do boundary delimitation. But you see, Komon-Tok, we have to understand one thing here. And I'm glad at the point where somebody make about Fatima Bio. Try for, I think that Abdul, I think it was perspective, a voice now perspective. I don't know about for Abdul, but you see, when Fatima Bio is now thinking that he's more powerful, he's more famous, he's more kind of like wherever he goes.
Yeah. So you forget chance to Iman himself.
Chance to Iman the show. And take away the fame, the whole, attention from a man. So he say, man left me, man, make it get in your day. It's just, you see, salon people we need for wake up. It is because these guys do not respect us. It's just like where Fatima Jabide just the tell we say, like, if we don't stand up before. The reason being, salon people do not pay attention. I keep saying this. The reason why politicians and the lies tell lies to we, And now because salon
now we not the problem. That's why I agree
know
with
they
you.
pay attention. We know they again. I don't want to digress, but again, it goes back to one of the things that Wekel Fala Mara say na yeah, where you interview and where you say the white people then say imagine you go into a negotiation, they say no, we can't discuss, but you say the white people then say that reform then come with. So because the white people then say you talk about conclude and conclusive. So conclusively, you don't get right for argue with them, say no, but the election is wrong. There's still election. Why you for just can't do reform? You supposed to argue your case. Now you say, and remember, this guy was a minister of finance. So could this be the reason why they turn away with man and they come say, oh, I'll give you 1% for the stake now for my go mine you iron ore. You just the answer say, oh, because now it's man, yes, okay, give me 1%. Because no negotiating skills. Who that get the bargaining power? Is it the white people or us? We then steal election from. Now we get the bargaining power. But rather I tell we say the white man and say that reform then come with no ifs, no buts. We just go with reform. We don't need to talk about anything else because the white man insists so. This
Okay,
is
so
it goes back to
Lord do justice to Fambulen within the comment section because we don't get a lot of them.
Yeah.
Fambulen, we don't take 10 and as all they do on a random. Let someone say, give me text because we can get anything, we know a random, just like the call they come random. All Tina with the type of here. If you not read them today, make sure say perhaps tomorrow we'll go read you. So what we can do, we take the one they don't force. Then we go middle, they'll go take the last. So at the end of the day, we don't get sort of like church outside. We start from this one. This one they come up from Alusain Sankara. It said the removal of the AFRC wasn't legal. If Madabe could be removed, maybe legal because elections were held and were stolen. This one they come up from Mohammed Suleiman Kuruma. This one from from the Facebook page. It say Mr. Komon-Tok to remember this woman say they go with in husband after 2028 and that anyone who wants succeed Mother Bill for bringing wealth for campaign for you play that video on this platform long ago. Yeah, when you get them, we get them. Mamadou Jumaba, they say Fatimata Bio know that her husband never won the presidency generally. Bio is ruling on stolen mandates. That is why Famata Bio have no respect for him. If Bio should have won the election generally, how dare Fatima? And we also see Lucas Band, they say Fatima, if a fasting Prince Adin na Ingo bring am down. Prince Adin gets the man them inside the man there. Let watch how the game they end. Red Shop, they say these guys in this current administration are broke. They are so hungry to stay in power and continue to enrich themselves. This one they come up from KK is a me are confused how this cocoa roasting connects to Fatima Bio. Well, the cocoa roasting it don't happen from the national level election. I think a week ago, about 2 weeks ago, not so, if I'm not mistaken. Now they first come out, so then just popularize now Parliament. But guess what? That's what you get for again STEM. You get for again more hits. This is just the beginning. Now watch out. That would be the next election or any other thing. That nigga will be a phrase where you get will be popular. In that it's the worst thing we do now. We get credence, get attention. I didn't make your mistake. And this one, they say, Komon-Tok, come on, why do you care about the dams and the SLVB? These guys fell to that nation. They are not born in nation. All right. Memuna Tubari Safar, I'm with you, brother Cashbox. I can't stand arrogance. I have been reducing the volume each time a video is played. Oh. Okay, Lokan in the middle. Bine Suma, they said that's a lie. Sarah Network Radio has proven she always stood up, even when VP and speaker we have been ushered in. The videos we are shown, she's lying. She stood up since 2018. Look, family, this is not the deal for debate. We just don't count short clip when he say, "I'm not a politician." Yeah, you back when it is, "I'm a politician." Yeah, so millions of times we don't catch the inconsistency. Don't prove say these are people away. They're not they pay attention on credibility. Then what's the mean nothing because they know say they're already. I think you've mentioned something. Say we are not voting based on principles or based on maybe manifestos, based on issues actually. The politician are super lucky. We Sierra Leonean politician. We are super lucky that they able to understand the gullibility of people, and not say if you not to come out, then for votes for you, no question. If you come out from the southeast, then for votes for you, no question. Then say bidima. If I get them correctly, you border and I border. Any idea? Hey, elect you border taking beginning all the sending at the best school abroad. At the expense of young picking there, still like brother if we support her.
Yeah.
This is how they don't program the mind. You know, you get the point. They don't program your mind to a way that you tend for acceptor. During its line time, propaganda that word. You see, anything we continue for say over and over, even if it's a lie, if it's enough with conviction, if they become ultimately reality. And this is exactly what they've been succeeded in doing in the last 50, 60 years as a nation with politicians. Then sell this ideology, then sell this fake narrative, say, now only me as a Mende man, na me go help a Mende man. Now there is not only me as a Timni man, na me go help a Timni man, which is wrong. It's a false. But people are accepting because that's not the what I say the standard way. I mean, deliberate provocation. But anyway, let me just finish them people there. I don't understand what points Fatima is making. A woman who is rude to all Sierra Leoneans, it's just the beginning. And that's from Bosti. Betsy say a very proud Gambian, as she always referred to herself. This trying to protect all the wealth she has acquired, a very bad precedent if SSBB are going to let this happen. And of course, now just in the middle, and then we Zakaria Sanko Cashbook, how far with the electoral justice? Because last year, by now, una the talk say then they can pull Mother Bio and put Samora Camara. But until now, we people of Salo not see that happen. No, not happen to why. And this one, Julius Conta, they say under 30s, keke riders, university students, bike riders, market women, slave queens. We have to change the narrative, reclaim, rebuild, prosper. And this Ibrahim Bangra, they say technology not the lie, within video record, not in the play. Correct. I agree with you. And of course, we'll just take two more. This Abdul Sise, they say why APC didn't work out the last open parliamentary session. If the clerk of parliament who was sent on leave was present on duty, the same man they threatened to boycott for his party position. And bifocal, they say 2018, Samora was honest enough to state that he blamed the government, even though he was part of the government at the time. But Sierra Leonean voted for these SLPP clowns open for better. And of course, Kate, thank you very much. As always, we really, truly appreciate our presence. Abdul Kago, Mr. Komon-Tok, this is a historic day for all Sierra Leoneans, all those who lost their life on this Memorial Day. May their soul rest in peace. My brothers, my brother Salon say under siege. And my dear brother, Kelvin Sese, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate all the time. And of course, Fambule and I already tap the program. Yes, I'll go hand over the mic for let do the last polishing. Then we say goodbye to Fambule as time don't between bad one. You know now,
I
we
know.
almost dinner the next day.
Yeah,
Anyway, go ahead.
you know, come on, talk again. It goes back with you. You talk about the inconsistencies of these politicians, and again, I think we don't talk about more than 10 like just on this program. The reason why these guys do not fear inconsistencies in their words or actions, it's because of us. They know say Salomon, not they pay attention. And it goes back to the point like this guy we just text and say, oh, cash box will not be saying that they can pull mother bio. If maybe you know they listen to me, but that not it not ever be me vocabulary say that they can pull mother bio and put somewhere. Waiting me they say the right thing gets for be done. In fact, I don't make an over and over say producing the result is even good for Madabio because it is for the reputation of Salon, the credibility of Salon, the respect of Salon. So for me not care. Produce the result. Let us see the result because what we see now 70% of the RRFs now we see was published. We saw that, and they never because it's a crime if someone can produce anything with falsified information. So anyway, the point you see a pastor we don't die. It make one point where a brother hotmail post now one group where he say the most dangerous thing for ever happen now a powerful man with no principle. Somebody way powerful, but we not get principle. Now the most dangerous thing will go ever happen to a nation. And this now we they see the happen na Salon. The most dangerous thing with the happen na Salon right now, now powerful people will not get no principle. Now in the rule and control we can't get elected today. They are powerful because we the people are reckless. We do not pay attention. So we make them powerful, but they don't get no principle for take we away from that state where we minds them don't be polluted. We minds them like it's now that archaic days is still they dwell in. But unfortunately, the people that has the power cannot transform or change that mindset. And I want to believe again, I don't believe in decades and decades because I want to believe like maybe this transition of recklessness actually maybe since the last 3 decades now actually now in a pollute way because the days that when they call Salon anthems of West Africa surely now because they be see waiting we be get. So surely I want to believe maybe it's the 3-4 decades unfortunately where we can live in that they then pollute we completely. But you see, Komon-Tok, it's not too late. Salon people, waiting up. One point the people away text we say reclaim, rebuild, and waiting something. You see, and I think that's what we need to do. We need to take back. We need to take back our country, take back our senses, take back common sense, take back Komon-Tok, take back common sense, and we can build Salon again. We don't need to allow politicians and for full way. The reason why they're consistent in their inconsistencies, it is because of let's
All right. Thank you very much, and I agree with you 100%. Nawi and God not a key leader to any group of people other than people the leader wouldn't deserve. That's it.
Yep.
So we get the leaders and based on the one that we would deserve. So that we enjoy this way. But you mentioned something. It's us again for change the narrative, and that's exactly why we did the media the past 5-6 years. They give a time because the most difficult part are for change money mentality. Very, very difficult, and the work don't become more tedious for we because it look like say we don't deny the island. We don't left we had Komon-Tok. Basically now we more or less the people in like we hate the government. We're not true. We don't hate the government. We just it's the things that we need to do where we want the right thing. And because some of these guys are within a position of authority, so they don't work internationally. Now, reputable organizations, they work there with clean records. They perform diligently. They perform professionally. But when they get the opportunity for come at the country, now we say them back their homeland, then choose for do the other way. Not start on
If I just interrupt very, very quickly, I'm sorry. But again, they work in these reputable organizations because they were monitored them, they were schooled, they were managed, they were micromanaged. But the moment they go outside let loose, again, it goes back to the point where I quote this pastor where say the dangerous thing for Apple now when you get a powerful person when not get principle. Maybe these people were working in this reputable organization, but they never had principle. Now the system be they control them. But when they let loose now,
it happen. I understand say control, of course. I think that the Authon studies, if I'm not mistaken, where the Authon effects, the try to tell you say if people and just left them that way, they're not monitor them, then can do whatever. You're right, monitoring.
So people and then they monitor them. Hence the reason why they let loose.
But there are people then gets like we mentioned principle. People that come up from home. There is a clip. This guy Obilex cool. If they ask, then guys and the music is so super. It makes so sense. They say, what's I don't forget the leak is about. See, the time for ask the question. Some then say, no, the way the men we. Some they say, there was the way the men we. Because there is a difference between house and home. Some people in common house and common. Some people in common home. Home, they teach their values. Home, and they treat the principle. Because look, the best way your daddy or your papa, your mama, your papa, your parents they give you, not to the money, not to even the education per se. The principle, the unspoken action of those people at my age now, certain things where papa, we don't die decade ago, are still not able not get my bar. Not to say no get my at my age. You understand? Because I don't imagine if they're alive, how your reaction towards me. Imagine. So the value where your parents and go pass you means a lot. Now they make you thief, now they make you not thief, now they make you lie, now they make you not lie, now they make you accept mamikos, now they make you not accept mamikos. So this is the reason why sometimes certain things there we do lie, because I know say we can't just manage for fit into certain narratives simply because the way we said on program. I didn't blame those people, you understand, because I said I don't program them. But anyway, the discussion super suits tonight. I wish you could get more time. But family, we tap the program here. Any 1, 2 thing for talk before we say goodbye?
I mean, come on, talk. I'm gonna stick in the point that salon people, when I just wake up, stop asking me for proofs for the election. I cannot give you proof. The proof is out there. You saw the injustice. You stand for it. Every time you talk and say, oh, we don't tire, it give room for make mother be you play the mind games and say, oh, no worry, let me direct this thing, no more, let me direct this thing. Be stubborn. Let me be stubborn. The people in the turn at the right thing. Don't turn against the right thing. Stand and support the right thing. And we will do.
Yeah, so Fambula out of the program, we turn up plenty thank you. Of course, hopefully tomorrow we are back. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok will be there with Cashbox. All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salon. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, Putting up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Tomorrow, no more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go. Oh, Komon-Tok. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear. From Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. That we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salone to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Komon-Tok, place to be, we the young care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health.